Life Simplified, and I wanted to talk about what we're planning on doing today. Today is April 8th, and apparently there is not going to be any freeze between now and April 22nd, which usually April 15th is a safe freeze date for our zone 6B. So today we're going to be working on planting our cannas and elephant ears that we popped out of the ground in the fall. So we're going to be adding that to the pool side and behind the pool house. Okay, the first step, this is what it looks like. After we had pulled them out of the ground in the fall, we just basically pulled them out whole. I didn't bother to trim it up at all. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to trim them up before I plant them in the ground. Okay, so I've already pruned up most of the cannas. You can see in some areas here where they are already starting to grow. Right there. Here's some more so you can see how I pruned them down. And then here's a couple more. You basically just prune them right off, close to the base. And then these should be good to go into the ground. Make sure when you plant them, it's tip side up. So I'll be planting them just like this in the ground. And inside the ground, in the ground, they will just continue to spread. Okay, so as we're planting the cannas, you can see where it's basically point side up. If you can tell, they're basically growing in all different directions. So I'm just kind of nestling this in the hole that I dug, and then I'm just going to cover this up, and we'll see how it grows this year. And next we are going to plant the banana tree. These are the type of banana trees that eventually will produce real fruit. Once the banana tree fruits, well, flowers and then fruits, the plant will die. So in our zone 6B, since we have to keep pulling it up every fall, it could take maybe 6-7 years or so before it gets to that point. Make sure you dig a hole deep enough for the banana tree to fit in, and all the roots will be covered. Now, the banana trees require a lot of nitrogen, so I'm going to put in a handful or so of blood meal around this banana tree. And I'll add some phosphorus. It's got a little bit of nitrogen, but it also has mostly phosphorus. The numbers there, NPK, so it would be the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. That's the order of those numbers. It doesn't look like there's any potassium in here. That would be what you find in the banana peels. So this is mostly the phosphorus. So I'll add a little bit of that too. Phosphorus helps in greening up your plant, and as well as blooming. The nitrogen really helps in greening up your bushes and plants, the ones that really require that. Have it in the hole, and I'm basically just going to throw the soil in and around it. So the banana trees have a pretty shallow root system, so hopefully it doesn't freeze between now and whenever summer rolls around. Anyway, so I have this planted. This banana tree should reach anywhere at full growth around 10 to 12 feet, but that could take several years to get there. I also have the hardy banana trees that I've planted, and they're starting to pop up already. basically in the wintertime, I just cut them back, and I just cut them back in the fall after the first frost, and I cover it with bags of mulch. Okay, so something else that I will do with all of the banana trees after they've been planted, I'm just going to peel away the browned outside, and then you can see the fresh banana tree. I'm going to let this one sit a little bit longer because this is very delicate, so I'm going to wait on that one. But this one is a heavier duty stalk, so I can peel away this outside part, and it comes off pretty easy. All right, we have that one in. Don't forget to mulch and water it in. Okay, so to recap, project today was planting our banana trees, and these are the non-hardy banana trees. The hardy banana trees you can leave in the ground, which we did. So these are the banana trees that can actually produce fruit, and we looked at the 10-day forecast. Today is April 8th. It says for 10 days, so we're looking out to, actually, it looked like it was through the 22nd of this month, that it wasn't going to get below 40, and it was going to be in the highs on a lot of days, 70s, and even up to 80. So we decided to go ahead, and this is the earliest we've ever planted our cannas and banana trees, which is what we planted today. So you won't be able to see the cannas because, of course, they were planted in the ground, but you can see the banana trees that I did plant. It looks small right now, but we'll check the progress as time goes on. We had some elephant ears planted right through here, which is right next to our hardy banana trees. And then we planted elephant ears back through here. And those look like they were ready to get in the ground. So we usually use the elephant ears to help cover some of that piping. I appreciate you watching. If you have any comments or suggestions in regards to planting the banana trees or cannas, please leave them in the comments below. And if you would like to share any of your photos, thank you for watching.